All right. Hello and welcome, everybody. My name is Brendan Scannell, VP of the Dell Financial Development Program. We are going to be again going over training initiatives and needs assessment, but we will be covering new topics that we haven't heard of before. At least everyone should have gone over before this. Okay, the purpose of this presentation is to address the CEO's key concerns about our trainingness and effectiveness, provide an analysis of near and far transfer, for new terms, justify the best learning theory for this initiative, explain strategies to enhance training transfer, and present a structured learning process model we can all go along with. Alright, let's get started. Let's talk about near and far transfer. Near transfer, uh, this would be learning that applies directly to similar tasks in the workplace. Our example is how we have our financial team. We use software that doesn't actually affect any of our company's finances, but it copies real company data, and this allows the company to gain real experience because it's fake data. It could be shifty. You don't know if that's how things would be in real life. It's always good to use real examples if you can. Going on to far transfers, this would be more like novel situations and unique scenarios that you won't run into normally. Um, this will tie to our leadership development training for financial analysts. Uh, this is good for them because they deal with a lot of communication, decision making, and strategic thinking, which isn't novelty situations. That requires you to think outside the box. So that would be near and far transfer. Okay, there's a lot on this slide, but these are the foundational learning theories. I'll go over a couple, and then I'll talk mostly about the one we picked, which is constructivism. We like that the most at Dell, but yeah, we'll talk about the other evaluation processes, such as compared behaviorism. This is learning through reinforcement. That goes into like the psyche and everything, reinforced learning. Um, we have cognitivism, hard word to say. This is structured information processing. And then the one we chose is constructivism, which is learning through experience and reflection. So good lessons learned after everything's done. Okay, next slide. We'll talk about the practical applications of constructivist theory, because that's the theory we like the most here. I'll give you a good example in the training initiative. Employees participate in real-world financial simulations where they must analyze data, forecast trends, and make investment decisions. We kind of already covered that. This training includes case-based learning with real data. This is where employees solve financial challenges that mirror Dell's actual business scenarios. Collaboration with mentors and peers also strengthen the understanding through discussion and practical feedback. This is a team effort. Okay, let's talk about the design for transfer of training. We keep talking about simulation-based learning because these models have really been like a big boost, I think. Um, it definitely encourages hands-on practice, so I think real data is just as good as real life application. Um, yeah, we need actual on-the-job coaching and mentoring, so maybe someone like an under instruction there to have your back while you're making decisions. Maybe they've been through the same thing and they can help you. Then there's micro-learning and performance support tools. So this would be targeted lessons. So maybe someone has a weak point, we can target training for that weak point, and yeah, reinforce the key concepts that they learned recently. Yeah, this makes sure that learning is accessible when employees face challenges on the job. So having the learning tools. Okay, why will these strategies be successful? Reinforcement and retention. So if you're regularly applying these skills, it prevents knowledge decay, which we're all guilty of. It also provides contextual learning where they can apply this knowledge in actual work environments. And when you're doing well, you're performing well, and you're training well, this will increase confidence and performance. And this directly aligns with Dell's business needs and revenue goals. Okay, we'll talk more about the learning process model and actually show you a model about combining cognitive and behavioral principles. Bear with me. Talk about the cognitive principles about employees process and organize financial concepts in training sessions, And information is structured in stages from simple to complex. This is to aid retention. Okay, we'll talk about behavioral principles. So we have employees practicing financial decision making in a controlled training environment, such as our data simulation models, as well as they will receive immediate feedback and coaching from a more senior member. This will ensure that the correct application is actually going on in these fake scenarios. So when they work on real projects, it'll transfer over. Yep, this is how we will be implementing the learning process at Dell. It'll be cut into 3 phases. Phase 1 is the pre-training preparation. That is when employees will receive access to e-learning modules that we have on our company, as well as learning objectives and success criteria definitions, because they need to know what they're actually going towards. Then the next phase will be active training and application. This will be live instructor-led training and case-based learning simulations, as well as hands-on coaching and mentorship. This will reinforce skills. Then moving on to our third phase is the post-training support and continuous learning. This is access to just-in-time learning tools, learning videos, and quick reference guides, as well as follow-up assessments to measure retention and workplace application. Okay, as my conclusion and final takeaways, we went over near and far transfer. This ensures immediate application and long-term adaptability, as well as constructivist learning theory, as we chose our favorite theory here at Dell. This is our best approach for real-world skill development using real models. We went over our effective transfer strategies. That's simulation, coaching, and micro-learning through videos and programs. Cognitive and behavioral learning model. This will encourage deep learning as well as practical application. So here at Dell, we're investing in a structured and high-impact training initiative, and this will ensure Dell's finance professionals are well equipped to contribute to business success. Okay, that's all. Thank you guys for your time.